What's going on, people? Fight Fan TV. We're here live today with Denzel Bentley, British middleweight champion. Myself, Lex, and Dan. What's going on, Denzel, man?
Good man, chilling man. How you guys?
Yeah, we're blessed, man. Just chilling, United, man. We're just mouth watering, just ready to watch this fight, man. I can't even lie. The one thing I will say, you've been calling for these guys for a long time. Like, I definitely be seeing you calling for these guys. Obviously, after beating Heffron, I mean, obviously they got something that, I mean, you've got something they want. Do you think like they'll? Do you feel like Felix Cash was backed into a corner and he had to take this fight?
I don't really think he backed into a corner. I think he might have backed himself up into a corner though, talking, loads before September, before the fight was all made and that. But he could have went the European route if he wanted to. I wouldn't have even cared because like I was British champion. That British title gives me leverage. I'm in charge and I do what not what I want. Obviously, I've got to face mandatories, but I'll be in position for bigger fights at some point. So if he went the European, I would have just been like, cool. His excuse for that is it's a bigger title and bigger opportunities can come from that if he wins. But the fact that he spun it and came back this way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right with that. I'm cool. I'm happy he took the fight because now it gives me someone to, you know, to
Putting in the resume.
yeah, exactly. Someone to put on my resume and to move up another level. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So how easy or difficult was the match to make then? Was it quite easy to make, or was there
Yeah,
any?
we won the purse bids and they were up for it. There weren't too much back and forth. It's just mainly things on the internet. Everyone is assuming that Cash weren't taking the fight and stuff. Where
Yeah, that's what.
obviously
Yeah.
I weren't too involved in what was going on, so I didn't really know. I just know we won the purse bids and the fight had been accepted. Of course, I knew, it hadn't been signed at the time, but it had been, verbally accepted that yeah, we won the fight. But it's just really things on the internet that was saying Cash ain't doing this, Cash is vacated, Cash is going European, and obviously interviews from members of his team and stuff saying other things. But apart from that, I knew I was always fighting on the 24th, so it was always, going to be, me in work mode. So yeah.
Mm. So the BT Sport, head this. What's this? Your first, this second show headlining now.
Yeah, second.
Yeah. Wait, how you feeling, man?
Yeah, it's good, man. It's a good feeling. Like I said, I'm happy that, Frank and BT up, backing me and, investing a bit in me and,
Yeah,
putting me out there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I can't
Yeah,
complain.
yeah, I like that, man. I like that, man. Because this is a big fight, man. Like a lot of people have been talking about this fight, and I feel like this is people say Mark Heffron is your coming up party, but I feel like this is your real coming up party.
I feel the same way. I think Mark Heffron put me on the map, but come through this again, there's no denying it. Like it's just solidified. Like
Yeah.
domestically, I'm the guy, and that's what I want to be. That's why I call for these fights. But now it's time for me to level up and step up to the plate and do the job that I think I can do. But it's all about doing it on Saturday.
Mm.
So I remember I first saw you fight last year against Kelsey.
Kelsey Ball, that was 2 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
019.
yeah. Sorry, 2 years ago. Yeah, two
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, Kelsey Ball. And so since then, apart from the first Heffron fight, it's all been knockouts. Do you feel that you've got the power to
Mm.
potentially stop or knock out Felix Cash on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. I've said that already. I think I can. I think I can stop him. But it's not one of the fights where you're fighting someone that's coming to lay down. So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say, well, I'm gonna run through, man. But I think I got the power to stop him still.
Yeah.
yeah. You've got the one, not like one punch power kind of knockout, and you got
Mm.
and you're very accurate. That's the thing. Cash is very active, so that's why I can't wait to see this fight because Cash is active, but you're very accurate. So it's like styles are gonna gel, man. It's gonna be a sick fight. I can't wait for it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
Mm.
fight still.
You guys are going then.
Yeah, no, because see, as Lex was saying about the resumes and stuff, do you feel that after this fight, Frank will fully push you out there? Because so far, there's obviously Daniel Dubois and Yard on his roster. They're like more marketed, where you've been quite reserved and quiet. But then with this win on Saturday, if you look on the resumes on all Frank's fighters on Queensberry, you have had the best win on paper. So do you feel that after this fight that Frank will push you more?
That's a fair comment. If I'm being honest, I think for this fight, Frank has pushed me really well. So I can't sit here and say he hasn't. I think I think they've done a lot. Like Frank and BT, I think they've done a lot. So I can't really complain. I've just got to do my job now. That they've done their job in pushing me and getting me out there and promoting me and promoting this fight because it's such a good fight. But I've got to do my job to continue to be in this position. My second headline fight, so I can't say, you know, oh, now like he's gonna push me after this. I think he's pushing me. So I'm happy with the position I'm in. I just got to do my part to make sure that I stay here.
Yeah, I like that. That's a very, very good comment. You're tall. I thought you was a tall middleweight. Obviously, Felix, you are tall, Felix.
Bro, he's wearing platform shoes. He's been wearing platform shoes. I promise you. He is taller than me. Yeah, go on.
Go on, Dan.
No, because what it is, you see at the press conference, I looked at him, I thought, right, he's way big. I thought, I didn't think that, because I know you're like quite slim and tall. So I was thinking, he's quite big, and then I thought, well, he's so tall. But then what it is, I saw the one when you guys were backstage having when he was saying something about it's going to get rough, and you was like, what do you think, that's scary? And then you was taller than him there, and I thought, hold on a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So I thought,
even today he's wearing some platform, but they weren't as big as the ones he was wearing on yesterday, whenever that was. When was yesterday? Wednesday. I'm fucking. But like, but bro, Wednesday he was wearing some thick platforms. I'm like, bro, this guy's come out like maybe he's trying to be deceiving. He didn't want me to catch his height, but I've seen him before in real life, and I know how tall he is. So when I looked up to him, I'm thinking, you're actually kind of big. I ain't seen you in long, but you're big. But I clocked the platform before. But when we were doing the face-off, I didn't clock it. I'm looking at him, and I'm like, you're actually kind of big. And then as we've gone off again, I'm like, duh, he's wearing platforms.
Yeah.
But he's big. He is taller than me. He's bigger than me. I'll give him that. He is. I'm not saying he's not. He is. But not by that much.
He's like 5'10".
Like, what it seemed like was like, well, I could probably do a weight below, or he can do super middle easy.
Yeah.
He can do super middle, but it's a lot more deceiving. He's bigger than me, but yeah, he was wearing platforms the other day.
Yeah,
because he was wide as well, so I just look small.
What are you, about 5'10"?
No, I'm 5'11" and a half.
Yeah, so he's 6 foot. So so he's 6 foot. So you're basically the same height.
Yeah, well, they say he's 6'1", so we're just probably like an inch taller than me. You know what I'm saying? That it's not that mad, but
what you've got reach on him though, I believe. I think you do.
I feel like I do. I think he's got some short arms, but I don't know.
I believe
I ain't been in with him properly like that.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I believe you got the reach on him. But yeah, man, I like this southpaw switch style you got like going. Like you learned that from Crawford or
100%, my guy.
Yeah. He kind of got a similar face to him as well, you know.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Where I've lost so much weight, like obviously, my cheekbones are just sticking out and my face is slim. So I got that earlier today as well. I talked to my cousin. He said, but I think it's because of how my face is shaped right now.
Well, you saying you're a Crawford guy, yeah? Well, so you got Crawford and Spence.
Oh man, Crawford, man.
Yeah, all right.
It won't be easy though, but I got Crawford.
You got Crawford, yeah? What, points, stoppage?
That's tricky. I'm not even going to say points or stoppage. I just think Crawford wins. I think he's got more to him. Like, it would take Spence longer to figure out Crawford than it would Crawford to figure out Spence. Spence fights one way, and he's very good at fighting that way because he's very strong. But Crawford will have a look at him. He can go backwards, look at him, go southpaw. Okay, that don't work. Go orthodox. That don't work. And eventually find a style that will work against him if he's not too strong for him. But Crawford's a very strong guy. He used to wrestle when he was a kid, so wrestling comes with a lot of core strength and a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. For real. True talk. Yeah.
But it's better to look like Crawford than it is Howard Eastman, which brothers was trying to say you look like before.
Bro, do you know what it was? It's so mad. Like, you see these comparisons, I don't even buy into it. Like, when I first Kelsey Moore fight, they were talking about Nigel Benn. Because for me, I just think it was the way I had my hair. Yeah. But nothing like Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn's a great fighter. I'm not as explosive as that guy. Yeah. I appreciate the compliment though, but I ain't Nigel Benn. Like Nigel Benn's he's different gravy. You feel me? Howard Eastman. the way I had my hair again. And from Battersea, all these similar comparisons. Oh, he fast. Obviously, I was being a little bit more loose in that fight, just flying around. Oh, how Eastman used to do. Yeah, he fast that. No, I don't. Change my style again. They haven't compared me again because they know I can change my style. Every time I fight, I look different. You know what I'm trying to say? So, the one I do get the most is Deontay Wilder, but I think it's because of the hair and obviously the same face. But that's jarring as well, but it doesn't matter, man. Like,
Bomb Squad!
People are always going to throw in comparisons and say things. It's all right.
Yeah, so obviously, you and Felix have shared the ring together previously in a sparring session.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? The Matchroom gym? Where was that?
That was at Peacocks.
Oh, Peacocks. Okay, did he come down with Tony Sims and stuff?
Yeah.
So how did it go? Like, don't give away too much, but like, explain the situation. Was you new to the game early? What part? When in your career was it?
I turned pro 017. I think it was like early 018.
018.
I had like 2 fights at the time. He turned pro 016, had a few more fights and stuff.
Yeah.
See, I think obviously middleweight. I think he probably see it as, oh, this guy could probably fight me one day, so he probably came to stick it on me a bit. I don't know what his mindset was, but he started off good. He started off fast. I'm like, oh snap, this guy's all right. And obviously as the rounds went on, I'm just touching him. We're both tired. We've done a few before. Yeah. So he started these little tricks. I'm like, why is this guy doing this? Hear me low. I'm like, well, I just done a couple rounds with Ted and it was all good, but this guy's kind of dirty. Like, I thought maybe you do these things when it's getting hard. And I'll be honest with you, it weren't even getting hard. It was just, touching and moving and he just started going low, doing this, then back of the head. I'm like, mad. And obviously it got to the last round and then it was like, so obviously I started doing the back in it. Got to the last round, he started rubbing his head in my face. So I moved his head, pull it under my arm. Then obviously he picked me up, dashed me to the floor, and we just had a roll about. And
all right, yeah. So do you think, because like the way he's talking, he's supremely he's confident. Obviously, a fighter should be. But do you think he's taking it from the spar? Like he's getting confidence from the spar?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. That's like 3 years ago. I'll give him a bit more credit than that. Like if he's taking it from that spar, then that's dumb.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's 3 years ago, bro. Like 3 years ago, I had 2 fights. I've now had 15 fights and I'm British champion. No way I could be the same fighter. Do you know what I mean? And there's no way he could be the same fighter. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, we don't know until we get into the ring. But I'm going to give him more credit to say, well, he's improved since then. He's obviously said we both improved since then. So I can tell that's not his mindset. But that's bad. That's nothing to go off. It wasn't a spar like that. It was nothing to go off. That, if I'm being honest, it's just something that happened. Then we got in for a couple of rounds and it got heated and blah blah blah. Like 3 years ago, if I'm being honest, I don't remember it too tough. I just remember the hype that happened. I don't remember the actual rounds and what was happening. I just remember the whole incident. I just remember the incident. Yeah. So obviously I know how much man we done or was meant to do or whatever. But so I'm not taking that from that. But so it's gonna be a different fight, isn't it? So it's just all good.
Yeah, because you guys was doing like a round robin anyway and stuff, so it didn't really work like you two. As you said, you was going in with Ted. You probably went in with a couple other men or whatever. So it's not really a proper spar like that. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it wasn't like both coming fresh and we're going to work. You feel me, bro?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd seen him since then, so it wasn't no beef in it. I just didn't talk to him. It's just I see him and it's just a nod like, yo, what's good or hello, whatever. Because I go down match him quite a lot to spar Ted. Obviously, so. No, maybe that's where the confidence comes from. Maybe they feel like, I've been in the gym sparring their boys quite a lot. Tony Sims has seen quite a lot of me. Ted and probably John, I don't know what goes on in the camp, how close they are. They could possibly be, passing on information like this and that, you feel me? Or he probably even been there at some point when I was sparring them, you know what I'm saying? But ever since that day, I did want to fight him, but I never really acknowledged him when I went to the gym or whatever.
Yeah.
So what's it? Can you tell us about how you got to do because you're doing the charity donation for St. Vincent and Grenadines. Very commendable. Big. Enough of the Caribbean community in the diaspora will really appreciate that. Can you tell us a bit how that?
Like the situation I wasn't aware of at first, if I'm being honest with you. Like there's not much coverage on it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I saw it through someone else's Instagram story. So they posted it and I've just clicked on the thing. Oh, what's this? Like I see a volcano go off. And like I said, bro, I'm gonna lie to you. maybe I don't pay attention to things properly, or people may think I'm naive or dumb.
Yeah.
Bro, I've never seen or heard a volcano go off in my lifetime.
Yeah, that's like me.
Bro, I swear down. Like, I've never
Yeah.
seen them things happen.
Happen,
Obviously,
you
I've
said,
heard
yeah.
that could happen,
Yeah.
but
Obviously,
I've
you know
never
it's
seen
possible, but yeah, I know what you mean still. That's like me
obviously,
still.
you've heard of earthquakes, you hear tornadoes and
Yeah.
mess up things. That gets covered. It's all over the news. Oh, there's an earthquake in this country, tornado here, mess up this, whatever. Bro, a volcano erupted. I'm like, that shit really happens. Obviously, you see it in cartoons when you're young or hear it in school, or it's happened before. I've never seen that in my life.
Mm.
So I'm like, wow, volcano erupted. When is this? So I'm not even reading it properly. I'm just seeing it like, wow. Then I'm seeing it more and I'm like, well, where did this happen? Oh, St. Vincent. I'm like, wow, that's a small island. Like, that's peak. Looking at it again, the same bar, just, couple weeks ago, recent. I'm like, oh, snap, this is mad. Like, this is actually out here. So, see, I posted it on my story as well, like, that raise awareness. I'm that kind of guy, and I see something that, kind of rubs me up a certain way. I'm like, nah, you know what? I think I need to spread awareness as well. So, with the whole donation thing, it's like, it's the least man can do for a country like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That who's going to go out there and help them with no coverage of what's going on? Only the people can. So, obviously, me, this, it being fight week for me, and a lot of the attention is going to be on the fight, which I'm involved in. So, attention's on me automatically. I felt like if I was to, put it out there at this point, and then also say what I'm doing to help, and then also add the link to my bio and stuff, and put the link out there for others to help, it will get more attention, not for me but for the people. So I'm not asking that directly. I've told you go straight to the link and click it and donate to them. There's nothing to do with me to give to them. Just go to the link and go to them. So people may not even be aware of the situation, because I wasn't until not long ago. So people may not be aware. So now that's made people aware. Some people might not even know how to help. Now they know how to help. So if you want to, go and donate and do what you can.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
I love that. It is. There's other Caribbean islands like Montserrat. They suffer from volcanoes as well. So, yeah. But yeah, when these things happen, it's very big travesty. So I commend you. As I said, makes you a true champion, bringing awareness. Clean heart. And this is why you'll prosper far in your career and life, man. So respect for that.
It, bro.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. But yeah, how's let's talk about camp, man. How's camp been?
Camp's been good, man. Camp's camp, man. I'm in the gym all year round anyway, so I'm only off when I've had a fight or I'm out of the country. So as long as I'm here, I'm not one of them guys that take months off for no reason and stuff. So
you're not one of them guys that a camp fighter. Then just when they hear the fight date, that's when they get into camp. You're not one of them guys.
Yeah, no, I'm not one of them guys. Okay. I don't even think that'd be good for me. I think that'll be it's a mad, sudden change of whatever it is, like structure or whatever, like just. So I'm in the gym all year round. It's a lifestyle for me. So I've been in the gym since January. So if you want to call a camp from January till now, then it's been a long camp. But after this, I'll have a week off and back in the gym. So that's just what I do. That's why I was so active last year, because everything that came to me, I was ready for. So it's been good. It's been alright. I've had all the sparring I need. I've been doing rounds upon rounds upon rounds, and all my runs, all my work, everything I need to do, I've done. So there ain't no stone left unturned. You ain't heard nothing from me about I didn't get ready in time. Short notice. Definitely being short notice, but just like people might be like, I got into camp late, or I missed that this, I missed that, or I came in camp too heavy. Nah, nothing from me. No excuses from me. If this guy's good enough to beat me, then so be it. But my mindset is I'm not losing. I'm not coming here to just, be a part of a good fight. I'm coming to come here and dominate it and come out on top and then continue in my career.
Yeah, that's good, man. So I see that. Go on.
Yeah, no, because I see that you've been when you was out in Ghana, you was training out there. I see you do a couple bit of sparring with Joshua Boatsi, see Isaac Dog. Yeah, I saw you got the Heroes Welcome, which was great to see. And so when you win the Commonwealth title, are you looking to go back to Ghana? Because then you'll technically be the champion of Ghana, because Ghana comes under the Commonwealth, as we know.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of nice to win as well, because now I can represent both. I'm British and Commonwealth champion, so I'm a champion that they can, like, they claim me anyway, but I'm a champion that they can claim and be proud of, because, like you said, Ghana falls under the Commonwealth, and I'd love to fight there. So just bringing more awareness about myself to Ghana is sick. It's proper good. But I would like to go Ghana, but I want to be active this year. When I go Ghana, I'm usually going there to chill off. I wanted to go there for Easter. Of course, we missed that.
Yeah,
So,
man, no.
yes. So obviously, it's just like when I go there, I want to.
King life.
I don't want to go there for. I don't want to go there for just like a couple of days or a week. I want to settle in.
Yeah.
When I go there, the first thing I've got to do is see family.
Yeah.
And then obviously I got to go. Now that I'm champion, I got to go around and do the rounds and that. And then I want time for myself. So if I go Ghana, it's not going to be a quick trip. So I might just leave it, do everything I can this year, achieve everything I can this year, and then obviously, God willing, I achieve as much as I can this year, and then go back in December for Christmas when we're at that break and I can just chill out for a bit like I done last year.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so obviously, Martin Bowers is he your coach or?
Both. He's the trainer and manager, but my head coach is Rabel.
Rabel, okay.
But Martin is both, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Obviously, Daniel Dubois, he's left the team, hasn't he?
Yeah, he left the team, yeah.
He's with
Mark Tibbs.
Mark Tibbs now. So, how's that feel? Has it made anything different if in camp, like pushing you and stuff like, and leaving the stable?
It just is what it is, isn't it? He done what he thought was right for himself in his career. I don't go too much in that. I'm not going to act like we had the best of relationships, like we were best friends, but obviously he was in the gym. Obviously we all supported him whatever he was doing, and I was going to say we all just got along in it. But he's moved on. There's still about 10 other boys in the gym that we get along with, so we all got to work and carry on. So can't just dwell on the man, moving on with his life. So, good luck to him. Then whatever happens.
Yeah, Peacocks. How is it in there, man? Still charging £4 a head.
No, we're not in that gym no more, innit? We moved over.
Oh, it's where?
We're in Epping now.
So that gym closed down?
Pretty much, yeah, basically, man. The whole pandemic messed everything up, innit? So like,
we're done.
Yeah, it was just all mad. And obviously, we need a bit more, isolation away from just the general public because of all this COVID and stuff like that. So,
it messed things up. Oh yeah, you can't say people are coming through when they're not coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I saw Martin. When he spoke about it, and then he showed the new gym because obviously you don't want to have mixed the weightlifter guys up with all the the actual fighters and stuff. So yeah, it made sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Nah, man. Peacocks was the place, man. But
so with I see with what's it? How's the entrance music choice going? Because I heard that there's some controversy with some of your music choices of ring entrance.
Yeah, mate. It may be a bit too, I don't want to say violent, but a bit too hip hop. But nah, they're cool. The thing is, this time around, nothing's bounced back, so I should be alright.
Yeah.
But the last songs I have to come into, they just had to do with licensing. Like they said they didn't have the license to play certain songs, so nothing I could really do about that. But I just made sure every time I sent a song, I wrote whatever the title was plus clean version.
Yeah.
And sent them the link.
Yeah.
So if there is any swearing and that, it's getting bleeped out or it's a radio version. You know what I'm trying to say? So
100%.
I got turned down and said, well, I'll pick another one. But I sent in the song, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and they didn't come back and said anything. So I'm guessing that's a good thing, unless they just play something random. But either way, I like to feel myself when I'm walking into the ring. But with the crowd not there, there's no one really to gas up in it. So whatever plays, by the time I get in the ring, I forgot what song it was. So I don't really care.
But you got a weigh-in tomorrow.
Yeah, weigh-in.
You saying what you eating? You eating the lettuce or you saying you eating goods? Huh?
I'm eating pasta.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Nah, I'm eating good though. I'm eating good. I'm not struggling for weight. I ain't gotta do anything extreme to try and lose weight. I'm easy. I'm good.
Oh yeah, so you're not doing what some of these other guys are doing, stressing to make weight. Yeah, so you're comfortable at this weight.
I'm comfy, yeah, man. I'm comfortable at this weight. Man.
And it helps when you stay in the gym like 24 as well, don't it? You don't
exactly that. When you're staying in the gym, even if you ain't dieting or eating mad, you're not really gonna blow up mad because you're working every day.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can still get your Kenke and Banku in there.
Yeah.
I'm having a fat bowl of football Sunday. Ready, I told my mum, get it on the set. I need that.
Yeah, he said. Well, you don't eat nothing like that in camp and that. Too heavy.
Too
Yeah.
heavy, bro. Probably make me feel a bit sluggish and a bit dead. Like
That's
make me feel a
heavyweight
bit
stuff.
rubbish.
You know.
But
It's
like where
heavyweight.
obviously where I don't eat it regularly as well, just having it out of the blue in camp would therefore sit on me wrong and make me feel like I gotta get this off. Do you know what I mean? But if I ate it regularly, it might be something that my body's used to holding and working out with. So obviously where I don't, because this is heavy food. Like, this is starchy food. So I don't need that stress, man.
He said not right now.
No, not right now. But when I'm in Ghana or after a fight, yeah, man, bring it all, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's big, man. That's big, man. So he's saying, how's the bubble in that? How's the bubble been?
I'm bored out my nut, man.
Yeah, we saying no activities in that.
No, I just got my fast. To be honest, I ain't really been at my room.
Yeah.
Unless I've been called out to do something. So maybe for like a little shoot or interview or press stuff. Other than that, I've just been in my room. But I was literally just about to watch the last episode of Snowfall that come out, and then
that episode is nuts, you know. That episode is mad still.
Yeah, I've heard still.
Yeah.
I've just been on FaceTime to people that some of the
Yeah.
boys from the team.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing to kill time. I've just been walking up and down the room, but it's a nice room still, so can't really complain too much.
Yeah, trust me. How's you provide your own meals, you cook your own meals, or they've been sorting it out for you?
Well, we got a tab and stuff, so
okay.
I can order whatever I want. That's on the menu. We get breakfast, but I've just been eating my own food right now because I don't want to eat nothing that I don't know what puts on me in terms of weight. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go mad and be like, oh, they got this as well, and then the box of the whole thing is like, I messed up the portion today, like. From tomorrow after I weigh in, then eating that properly. I'm eating good anyway. Like I said, I'm not eating anything. Like I'm eating what I'd eat on a regular day. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, good.
Talk about got other fighters on the bill as well. David Adelaide, Callum Johnson's fighting on the bill as well, I believe. Obviously, he just come from Matchroom. How do you see him doing tomorrow? Do you know much about him or?
Yeah, no, of course. I think. Listen, I'm not a boxing head, bro. There's no fighter you can throw at me that I don't know, bro. Unless it's some old school fighter in the 80s. But Callum Johnson's a good fighter, man. I think he wins on Saturday. I think he wins as well. There's some good fights from him on this side as well. Of course, he can't get the Buatsi fight, or it'll be harder to get the Buatsi fight because he's, on the other side now. But some good fights from on this side. I think he'll win. I rate Johnson, especially. Coming off his long layoff. I think it was like a 2-year layoff. Stopped Buglioni in round 1. They went to fight for a world title. That shows that he's about that life. You feel me? He jumped in the deep end straight away. He didn't do this, let me get a 6-rounder or let me get this and that. He jumped in the deep end straight away.
No, definitely. That is true. And he went in against better beef as well. That guy's a monster.
Exactly. Like, probably the most dangerous heavyweight out there. So
yeah, he's
obviously came up short, but it showed he's about that life, innit? He really wants to be in them kind of fights.
Yeah. Obviously,
so on the
Go on then.
Yeah, sorry. Last weekend there was, as we saw, the two guys from your weight, Liam Smith versus Demetrius Andrade. You would obviously be keeping a keen eye on them, seeing as you're the same weight, and you'd be looking to get one of them possibly. How did you see that fight, and what did you take from it?
Good fight, very entertaining fight. Demetrius Andrade started well, like he always does, and then slows down a little bit, but he's that talented. He can slightly afford to do that, at a level he's been boxing at. But it will get harder when guys like the Charlos or Canelo or Golovkin start stepping on the gas as he starts to slow down. But I think for them fights, he'd prepare different. So I'm not going to put that on him. But it was a good fight. I think William started off bad and made his way back into the fight. He made it literally a fight. He dug deep and, done everything he could to try and get a W, which I can only respect. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just mentally give up and just hold the beating for 12 rounds. He was trying every second of every minute of the round. So hats off to him. But on Demetrius Andrade was just too good. He was just too slick, a bit too smart. And even though he was tired, worked his way out to a points victory.
Yeah, because he just said what I said. I said it was an all right performance, but if he was in there like with a Golovkin and he was gassing out the way he was looking lethargic, tired.
They step on him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Gennady, it might have been that could have been a homicide. That one could have been a homicide. Like it's.
Yeah. But he definitely prepared different for them fights there. I know that for a fact. Well, I don't know that for a fact.
I don't think he's prepared because I don't know. He's looking mad big at the weight. Even he's
Mad big at the weight. But I heard he was very heavy before, you know, the first bids or before I got announced. And I heard he was very, very heavy. Like he had to cut quite a bit of weight.
Well, he has to do some mad cutting, yeah.
That's what I've heard. I don't know, innit? I don't have no inside info, but that's what was going around, innit? That's what people were saying. So that's what I'm assuming. But I've heard he had to cut a bit of weight, which, listen, that takes a lot out of you, you know. When you have to cut a lot of weight, you can't perform like that for 12 rounds, bro. You need to feel fresh. You can't just crash the weight and then think you're going to be mad sharp for 12 rounds. You know what like that, man.
I think he didn't rate Liam Williams. That's what it was as well.
I think he didn't rate him enough. I think he knew he was tough and he knew he could outbox him, but I think he thought it was going to be easier than he thought he did. So yeah, he did overlook him a little bit, but not too much. I think he knew he had to, you know, work hard, but he definitely respected him after that. He rated him after that.
Yeah, definitely.
He saw the reaction in that. So yeah,
it was good to see, man. It was good to see, man. But we don't want to keep you for much longer. I know you got to go. What time you gonna be up tomorrow?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I get up early anyway.
Oh yeah.
I woke up early anyway, so just like.
You want them people that you just wake up early, like.
Yeah, especially fight week. Fight week, I can't sleep properly on the last shit.
Yeah. You're ready. What you said? What can you expect? What's going on with the kit? Or you've got to wait to fight now?
Nah, I ain't got nothing special this time. I got the same kit as I did for the last one, but after this, I'm switching that up.
Yeah, that's good, man. Stack that P, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. What you saying, Dan?
But yeah, love, it's great to have you on. And want to plug your socials and stuff like that for the fans, so they can start following you.
Sponsors as well.
Yeah, both Twitter and Instagram. 2sharp_D, number 2 sharp_D on both Twitter and Instagram. That's me.
Yeah, man. Big up Denzel Bentley. You always been showing us love from day as well, man. One of the first boxers, man. I appreciate that, man.
And we like that you're one of the man them, and you represent well, man, and you're doing good stuff for boxing and the community and the youth. I say so. Keep it up, man.
Definitely keep showing them the way as well, man. Please, man. We need more guys like you, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Let them know there's actually a chance to make it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
Yeah, man. But good luck in your fight on Saturday, man. We'll be watching BT Sport, man.
Yeah, man. Thank man. Appreciate that, you lot, man.
Big up, man.
That's fine. All right, cool. No.